everyone, this is Ashley. This is my media share project. I hope you enjoy. So that was my ad. The 5 adjectives that I thought best described the video was cute, funny, creative, stereotypical, and human-like. The visual observations, right away, there's no people depicted in the ad whatsoever. Both genders seem to be represented equally. They're both made an appearance in the video. The dogs are different breeds. There's a golden retriever and a yellow lab, and even the puppies in the back seat. One of them is a golden retriever and the other is a yellow lab. The facial expressions on the dogs, the male's facial expression was that of longing and daydreaming, and on the female it was frustration, anger, irritation. She's growling at him. Excuse me, I'm getting over a cold. The subjects in the camera, the dogs are inside of the car, which is what is for sale. The camera starts off farther away in the beginning of the ad, showing the entire car, and then the camera cuts to a shot that's face eye-to-eye level with the dogs. Another shot, the camera is behind the dog in the driver's seat, shooting the French poodle as it walks across the street, and then the camera changes frame again and is at eye level with the dogs inside of the car. Lighting seems to be natural since the product and subjects are outside on a bright sunny day. It didn't seem to me that any areas were specifically highlighted. The colors are all bright and vibrant. The only ad text that in the ad appears at the very end. It's in white Arial font. The text is centered on the screen and about an average size. It's not huge on the screen, but it's not really tiny on the screen. The text reads, "Dog tested, dog approved," and then the word love pops up and it jumbles away, and then the Subaru logo appears after. There's no talking in the video, nothing is said at all. The first sound that you hear is the car engine pulling up to the stop sign, and then followed by a quiet, sort of a dog grunting. The French music then starts to play as the French poodle walks across the street, and then you hear the dog growling. And after that, you hear the car engine again as it pulls away from the stop sign, followed briefly once again by the French music. The brand name is never spoken throughout the video, and it only appears at the very end of the ad, followed by the slogan, Subaru, Confidence in Motion. What I thought was kind of interesting is nowhere in the ad, other than the end, do you see the Subaru logo, the Subaru brand. So throughout the full 30 seconds of the ad, until the very end, you have no idea what make, model that car is. So I thought that was kind of interesting. The purpose of the ad, the product being sold is the Subaru-made car. I personally wouldn't find the product appealing because I prefer larger vehicles. I drive an SUV. I wouldn't be interested in a car by Subaru, but I wouldn't rule the brand out completely. I think the target audience is male and female adults with children and pets. There were puppies in the back seat, and the whole video just seemed really family-oriented. The slogan at the end, dog tested, dog approved, I think that kind of encourages pet owners to look into buying a Subaru. The emotion that the advertiser was going for was humor, and it worked for me. I laughed when the female dog growled at the male. I also think that they are playing a little bit on love. It's showing a nice family of 4 taking a trip. They all appear to be happy and loved and content. They're having a nice day until the male starts making eyes at the French poodle. But everybody appears to be enjoying their day, and everybody loves dogs. So I think it's a nice, loving video. There is somewhat of an assumption that a man might check out another attractive woman. possibly fantasizing about being unfaithful, a little bit of daydreaming. The assumption is maybe somewhat realistic stereotype of a married couple, the husband looking at an attractive woman and the wife getting angry about it. I think these assumptions reinforce the standing stereotype about men looking at other women. I don't think there are any assumptions about race, being that they're dogs. There wasn't any assumptions about breed either. There could be a background assumption about the dog family being middle class, being that they're driving in a suburban neighborhood. There's nothing fancy or luxurious about their style or their vehicle. They're all clean and well groomed, so they don't appear to be below middle class. And I think all of those things just reinforce that middle class stereotype. I don't foresee any negative consequences of this video. It has some stereotyping of men, but at the same time, the subjects are dogs. They're not even humans, so I don't think that that stereotype is reinforced very much. Overall, I think the ad is just cute and funny. There wasn't anything in this ad to be untruthful about, which is a part of being socially responsible. Also, the ad doesn't promote anything damaging to society. Arguably, there might be a sexist stereotype surrounding the male dog checking out the French poodle, but again, the subjects that are in the video are not humans, they're dogs, so we can't really look into that as being a sexist stereotype. The two questions for my presentation: what breed of the dog walks by the front of the car, and what color was the car? Thanks everybody, I hope you enjoyed.